We all know green leafy vegetables are highly perishable foodstuffs in the kitchen. And when it comes to it, we throw a lot of them away because we do not know how to store them. So today I'm going to share with you one trick you can use in your kitchen to store them for days, even weeks, and a month. Michamo, Mrs. Ajajima, greetings and welcome to Healthy with Aja. So what you are going to need to keep your leafy vegetables fresh for more days and more weeks, you are going to need your vegetable. If you don't have it, then I'm sorry. Then you are also going to need a tissue paper. It's supposed to be chemical free, something that you can use in your kitchen. All right, so if you don't have a tissue paper, a clean towel or napkin will be okay. Then we are also going to need a container. Here I have a plastic one, but you can also use a glassware because I guess plastic are available. This I am recycling. And the last thing, which is not obligatory to have, is my salad strainer or whatever that you're going to call it. I don't remember the name. If you don't have it, it's not a problem. So let's get started. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this in cold water. All right, the most important thing is you do it with cold water, not hot water or warm water. I'm doing it with cold water. But then I know a lot of people go ahead and use sodium bicarbonate. I wouldn't say don't use it, just reduce it because of the sodium in it. Here I am using vinegar, wine vinegar. And let's get started. Alright, so now I'm going to let it soak for probably 5 minutes. Then we will strain the water, wash it with clean water with no vinegar. Then I will show you what. While we wait for our leafy vegetables to soak thoroughly and for it to be clean, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did with my mint leaves. This mint leaf, I got them in a friend's backyard, and since I love them, mine are dead, so I decided to store them. And what I did was I cut them fresh, placed them into a plastic bowl, covered it. Today is the 2nd of December, so right now I'm going to show you how it looks. All right, so people say this is a Tupperware, but I'll call it plastic. This is how it looks. They are still fresh. What I do each morning is take a little bit, boil it, and make my mint tea. You can make it a Moroccan way. You can add lemon, you can add ginger. This is very good for the winter season, and so I would recommend you store them. If you have to buy them and store them in your fridge, they will definitely get rotten. So this step is what I'm going to show you with this green leafy vegetables. Right now what I'm going to do is I am going to, you can see the water is not that dirty, but I would say if you do this 2-3 times, it is okay. I'm washing it thoroughly with clean cold water. Then I'll go ahead and get rid of the excess water in the leaves, right? So this is how this comes in hand. We have the electric one, but I prefer to use that. So we'll do this several times. Or to make things faster, I'm going to divide it into two. So it becomes lighter. So you can see, right. So this is what we are going to do. I'm going to take a tissue. You make sure that your plastic is clean. I cleaned it very thoroughly, and I'm going to wet this. Okay, I'm going to wet it so that it can some moisture. I need some moisture. So once you wet it lightly, then I'll go ahead and place in my leaves. So you can just divide it if it's too much for you, but I prefer to like do whatever that makes you happy. Okay. And I will fill this up. Because it's leafy vegetables, you really don't need to make it lighter. I'll be using it within a week or two. So get this out of the way, and this is my extra tissue. What I will do is I will wet this too slightly, very light. Okay, and cover it. This will make it fresh, will keep it so. Trust me, this really works during summertime when the climate is really hot, and it also works during winter time because we know we don't want to throw away our leafy vegetables. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I post future content like this. It was for in na poverty. Madasi. Cut.
Hey.